2018 Jeep Renegade doing the side view mirror. Mine's busted right here. Unfortunately for me, I gotta do the whole housing. If this outer cover is cracked or broken, you can replace the outer cover, but I gotta get the whole housing. So to replace this thing, I gotta take the door panel off. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my door panel video. I have a door panel removal video, and then I'm gonna jump back with you. 2018 Jeep Renegade, how to remove the door panel. I like to roll the window up. Go ahead and get that window rolled up, and then basically you're going to get something like this, and you're going to pop up these little covers. There's a cover right here, and it covers that hole, that bolt, and then there's one in here as well, and that covers a bolt in there as well. There's a bolt in there. On this, once this comes out, then you could pull this master switch out. I kind of pulled it out already, but you have to pull that black part out first. There's a regular screw down here. This screw will have to get out, and there's a few more spots. I'm gonna show you those in a minute. This trim doesn't matter. I just popped this off because I thought screws might be hiding underneath it, but this doesn't matter. You could just leave this on when it comes to getting the panel off. But you want to get a hex. This is a T5, so a size 5. That's what I'm using. That's what works for me. If you have like an Allen wrench, you use that as well. Go ahead and get this out. And I'm going to show you two other spots that have bolts as well. So we'll get that out. Go ahead and get the one right here out. Got that. And then we'll get this screw down here. Regular screw. Okay. Now this you could pull up and pull out of the way. And that has that tab, and that tab goes in the master switch right there. So once you pull that coin spot out, you could pull this up. I use a little tiny flathead to get these connectors off. There's a little button. You just push that little button on the end, and that'll raise up the tab so you could pull this off like that. And then this black one, this one's different. This one, all you do is you push this little lever down and it'll pop up. That one's real easy. I wish all of them were like that. So we'll put this to the side, and then if you come to the side, near the outside, there's a little cover here and a cover here, and there's screws underneath these two covers. So go ahead and get those little covers off and get the screws out on the top and the bottom. Alright, so once those are out, there's one more hex bolt right here. Same size hex as the other ones. We'll go ahead and get this out. Okay, now when you pull this off, the cables are attached, and a special note, don't lose these clips. These clips break easy. They're super tight sometimes and stubborn. They say use one of these, but it was not strong enough. I had to use a little metal clip puller. Just be careful not to scratch your paint or break the plastic. So when it comes to these, this top black one, you just pull it straight out. Just kind of wiggle it and pull it straight out like that, and then you could pull the little pin out. This one you have to push down on the white little tabs before you could pull it out. So get something like maybe a screwdriver, a flathead. Let's get this out. This just slides out like that, and they're very easy to go back in. So don't worry, don't get intimidated. This one you got to use. You have to put down those clips before you could take this out. So get like a flathead or some needle nose pliers and squeeze them, and then you can pull it out the back. Go ahead and lift that up just the same. And that's it, guys. We'll put this right here, and that's how you get the door panel off. So after the door panel's off, we're gonna take this connector off. You might notice on the new one, it looks like they updated the connector to make it more easy to remove. I'm not gonna lie, I had to squeeze this one with needle nose pliers on the top and bottom to release it. Usually that's not required to get a connector out, but I couldn't get it out, so hopefully you have better luck than me. Flathead, you could push on the top tab and the bottom tab to get it out. You could push this guy out right here. I like how they put a pull tab on here. I like when they throw technicians a bone by, giving us something to pull it through. So there's 3 bolts holding the mirror on. They're concealed under this one, the one below it, and then that white tab, of course. You pull these out, and then you can see you got your hex bolt in there. You got one here too. And behind this white little plug, there's one too. That's not hard to get to. So we're gonna get those out, and then the mirror will come off. Save these because these go back on. Like I said, it's a T5 hex bolt. That's what I'm using at least. It's working fine. Be careful not to drop these. But you go in, you get them. What I'm gonna do, if I drop it, is take this speaker out. It'll come out with these 4 bolts. Hopefully I don't gotta do that, but if I do, then I will show you how to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get these. I'm gonna use a magnet as a backup. So I'm gonna unscrew it and have the magnet right there to grab it, like this. So for the top one, I put the magnet through the bottom hole to get it, and then for the bottom one, I'll run the magnet through the top hole. So I got this one out. I already unscrewed the bottom one. I had the magnet right there to catch it, and gently gonna pull this out. Okay, got that. Cool. And then on this one, I dropped it. So I'm gonna take this speaker out. It's 4 little Torx bolts, or screws. I'm sorry, there's 4 of them. It looks like it's a Torx T25, a little small Torx T25. Get this out. And then if you look in here, there's the crevice of doom, and then you can see my bolts. There's a lot of room to get down there. So if you drop a bolt, you can probably get down here. I have a magnet. You could have a magnet like this to go down there. They sell magnets like this at like O'Reilly, Napa, AutoZone, wherever. Maybe even Walmart, maybe. But I had to use a grabber. Some people call this Chinese fingers. I don't even know why. I don't want to know. But it's just like a little grabber. So we're just going to reach down there with this and get it. Got it. Thought I had it. So I had to use my magnet once I got it out a little bit. So magnet and grabber are great for that. You might want to leave this out until you get the mirror in. I went ahead and put it back in, but you might want to leave it out in case you drop the bolts when you're putting the mirror in. So what we do is when we get this out, you want to lift up and out. Just kind of up and out. Don't just rip it out and mess up your door. This little guy comes out too. Alright. And then I had to switch the cover to the new one. So the cover, you just kind of get something soft and you just kind of go around the edges and pop it up. Most of it, like 90% of it came out very easy, but there's one part that was super stubborn, and what I had to do is I had to kind of push the mirror up a little bit, and then I used a flathead to kind of push the tab out from the inside, like that. You'll know what I'm talking about when you go to do it, if it happens to you. But now we got to put the cover on this new one. It just goes on like this. You just make sure the tabs line up, and you just gently push it, like kind of mold it into place. It should just click a few times, and then it'll be good. Shouldn't give you any trouble. Just like that. And then we'll put this back in. Again, be careful around your door. Don't scratch your paint or nothing. This will go in like that. Put this wire in first. Run it through the hole on the other side, and then we'll go ahead and just kind of do that. Just gotta get it in, not scratch your paint. So it'll hold itself in. While it's holding itself in, you should connect the connector, to put the bolts in. And pretty much everything is just reverse order to get it back in place. So, yeah, I hope you guys like the video.